You did say kids would be off limits. So speaking about disabilities, because it used to be, you can make fun of disabled people.
Yep.
It's not as, I don't see as many comics doing it now as they once did. Sometimes they might do it, but they're talking about a relative. I know Arnett Jay still talks about his brother had Jay on. Ricky Smiley still does Lil Daryl. But is that a space? But you never occupied that space, so.
No, I actually do a joke on my special about my son, believing my son was on the spectrum and then finding out that he was not.
Because he was nonverbal until he was 4 years of age.
Well, we just found out is on the spectrum. They were wrong.
He is on the spectrum.
He is on the spectrum. He started doing therapy and everything, behavioral stuff, and we're and I'm not struggling with it at all. I look at it and be like, I can't wait to talk about this. And whenever, everybody has a day. So the autism is, and when the day came, my set about my son came out, and so many parents who have autistic children, people who have autistic siblings or everything, was just like grateful for the joke that I told and the way that I went about telling it, because they felt seen and they want to be able to laugh at the thing. That's what I'm saying. The joke has to appeal more to the people it affects
than the person that's telling the story.
Than the other people. Because if other people are laughing, they're laughing at it. If the people who go through it can't laugh at it, they're going to feel like they're being laughed at.
Okay.
You have to make sure that they are laughing at it.
They're laughing along.
Yes, and we're bringing everybody into this world, not everybody pointing at it. So that's why I don't believe anything is off limits. It's how you get to it. Because everything in the world that happens in the world, it's somebody's reality. And everybody should be able to talk about their reality. Everybody. So when you say off limits, I think you're stifling, you're trying too hard to be politically correct.
Okay.
And you're slamming the door on nuance, and you're slamming the door on an opportunity for a conversation and a chance to educate people.
When you found out your son, because he wasn't communicating, how did that make you feel as a parent? Because I think, and especially as you being a father and a son, I think we all
named after me.
We all have these expectations of what our son is going to be. And how he's going to behave and how he's going to do. He's going to play football, he's going to do this, and he still can. But I'm saying, he's going to be this, he's going to be big and strong, he's going to be muscular, he's going to be a storyteller, he's going to be able to write jokes. We have this. So when you found out that your son was on the spectrum.
So his mom isn't going to like it, but I told you I decided to be candid. She's struggling.
Really?
She's struggling.
Why do you think she's struggling?
Guilt. It's like, did we do something wrong? Is it something that, because he's high functioning.
Okay.
It's high functioning. So it's quirks that you can pick up on, how he uses his hands, how he speaks, and for her, it's like, what are they saying about my baby? I can tell that's, and it's like, are they saying, and that comes with the lack of exposure to it. You know what I mean? If you've never been around anybody on the spectrum or whatever, you've probably seen the most severe cases, and that's it. So you don't know anything. And I get to watch her go through this. And just luckily for me, that's not my experience. Because it wouldn't surprise me if I am. You know what I mean? If anything, I look at him and I go, boy, you weird like your daddy. Weird, just like, and she don't like when I say that. And I'm just like, I remember Chris Rock talked about him having Asperger's. They say that Jerry Seinfeld may be on the spectrum and things of that nature. I see it as a superpower.
Right.
I look at the stuff my son does well, And I go, oh, that's what that is.
Right.
Yeah, that his ability to lock in onto these things that he care about, in the same way I have tunnel vision about the things that I care about. And people with ADHD can tell you this, you know, the lock in and then the aloofness and all of this stuff. Like, for me, it's fun to watch because I've gone through this stuff mentally. It's fun to watch because now, like, the way I see it is, I go, thank God. I knew it was something. I knew it was something. I know I wasn't crazy.
Right.
That's how I see it. So, and I can't speak for every parent. Every parent goes through everything. But for me, I'm super introverted. I consider myself to be a weirdo. My son being weird is and some parents are going
to chip off the old block.
Yeah, hey, like father, like son.
Yeah.
So and there are going to be some parents who watch this and go, "Why he keeps saying weird? Why can't he use another word?" Well, weird is an insult to you. Weird is not an insult to me. I embrace that I'm weird. I love being a weirdo.
You've taken ownership of that.
I've taken ownership of it. It's a blessing to pass that on to my son. You go deal with that how you go deal with that. But me and my son, we gonna be weird, and that's okay, because that's our superpower. And you can tell your child, don't ever let anybody call them weird or whatever, and y'all accept whatever word. Y'all gifted, special, however you want. Me and Ryan gonna be weird. That's how we gonna get down.
Is it true you contemplated suicide?
Have I ever contemplated suicide? I deal with depression, for sure.
What do you think brings it on? I mean, you're successful. You got money. You're living the dream that you envisioned. I mean, when you map this out, obviously you want to do, you want to be Stuart Scott. But when you like, man, I can tell jokes. I can be a comedian. I can stand on stage. I'm a great writer. What brings on the depression that you feel that?
So for me, I believe depression comes from multiple places. For me, let's see, because I want to answer you properly. I want to make sure that I don't answer in a way that's comfortable for me, but it's like honest. With because I'm glad you're the person that's asking me this. It means because you talk about your upbringing. To be the person in your family to turn it around, heavy is the head, right?
The crown, yeah.
Yeah. So I grew up in a home. I'm the middle of 7 kids, now 8. I have a 7-year-old brother, but I'm the middle of 7 kids from 2 high school dropouts in Kannapolis, Concord, North Carolina. Whenever aunts, cousins, anybody fell on hard times, they came to our house. My parents never turned anybody away. Friends, family, there'd be 13, 14 people living in a house, in a 3-bedroom house at one time. You take care of your people. That has been ingrained in me. And I take on fights that's not mine all the time. And then when I feel it, I don't know how to go to other people to.
Everybody comes to you and dump their problems on Ryan, but Ryan doesn't have the ability to go somewhere else and dump what's going on with him.
And it ain't even like they don't offer it. I just don't know how. Because they would show up.
Yeah.
If I asked them, they would show up. But there's something in me that goes, you
can figure, you can do this.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it all on your own.
Yeah.
And then when it starts breaking.
That's the man in us.
Yeah. So it's that, or everything could be going great and I ain't seen my kids in a while. Or my daughter ain't talking to me. Or it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Does she have a phone that you can call her?
I definitely, she's had a phone for a minute. When she not answering, it kills me. This is the funny part about it is I make it sound so rough because that's how I feel when it happens. But if you were to see me and her together, you're like, she's fine with you. Right. She don't hate me. She's just afraid to let go again. That's all. But so Like when I deal with depression, like anything could it could be seasonal. Sun ain't came out in 3 days. Ha.
Yeah.
Now I've been sitting in the dark, not eating, not doing anything. It's just like, and then as a creative, like my brain goes,
it don't never turn off.
It don't ever turn. People do not know what that's like for your brain to never turn off. Ever. It never ends. Like I'm always up here. And so I'll do, like, friends laugh at me because I'll be in the club playing Tetris. And they'll be like, what is that? Overstimulated. I need to separate myself from it's too much going on. There's too much. I need these times of mindlessness. I need to put my mind in the shutdown mode. So at times I don't do well with eye contact, things of that nature, all this stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like when I say my son's a little weird, I'm glad that he's a little weirdo like his dad.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna have somebody to come to him and be like, Dad, I be doing stuff don't nobody else do. I'm like, yeah, I get it.
I know. I did that.
Yeah, I did.
Still do.
Still do, yeah.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because you know we like to do something before 2 something.